All right, we got Haleiwa Joe's right here, and the harbor is right here. We're gonna turn in. We're going shark diving.
So Juan, you worked here since you were like 14.
My second home right there, Haleiwa Joe's. They raised me. Yeah.
So this is the boat harbor, small bathroom. At the top you can see the One Ocean Diving kiosk, but we'll drive down there a little closer.
We had a really, really good tour actually. So we saw lots of sharks. Then we saw a mommy whale trying to help the baby whale stay up top for like 5 minutes straight. And then the mommy gave us a nice little tail going down. And then we waited and the baby came and circled and was like coming towards us. And then the mommy breached.
What?
Yes!
No way!
Sharky, you so excited to go swim with the Sharky?
Yeah.
It's good to watch you.
Here we are at Haleiwa Bridge, Honolulu Bridge. Bunch of sea turtles here, all the way back up, and this river goes really far back. Great place to stand up. Rainbow Bridge is another nickname for this bridge. But great activity. Come shark dive right here at the harbor. And then you can go, oh yeah, look at this hang 10 Sharky.
Growing turkey.
Yeah.
Very awesome. Oh, Rajani
Thai food.
Super good Thai food. They have vegan options too. Oh, we got Maui Divers Jewelry, which is up in there.
Look, it's Misha.
I love her.
Hey. Good, good.
Wow, so this is the Haleiwa Maui Divers Jewelry Shop. They've got the sharks represented too.
Mm-hmm.
And they still have the hammerhead necklace and the earrings too. Unfortunately, they're an endangered species, so it's really rare to see them, even more rare than the tiger shark, unfortunately. So I love that this piece also helps to raise awareness.
Mm-hmm.
And this came after he spent a lot of time with the owner's son.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, amazing. And yeah, it was all during the time when we were trying to get the Malama Mano law for protection of sharks completely. So now it's illegal to kill sharks in Hawaii. So yeah, it was yeah.
There's a lot of work.
Big win-win.
So all my rings.
These are all Maui Diver Jewelry collections.
And I have more, but I can't fit them all on all my fingers.
My great uncle, not my uncle, but my great, we used to call him Pupuli Man because he would go and because he only look up like he used to chum the water up by, I think it was by Shark's Cove or I don't know,
further down there, yeah.
And, you know, because he's got all that aku head and all that.
Yeah. Cleaning it and everything, right?
He used to feed his
cool. Did he actually see a white shark when he was doing this, or?
Because he talked about it, but we always thought he was not right. Scientists says
they don't. Yeah. But no, they do, and we find the teeth when we go look for sunrise shells. We found like white shark teeth.
White shark teeth.
Like so, it means they're coming here a lot more than what people thought. Every year, in fact.
That, you know, one of my relatives, he's long gone, but you know,
he was right the whole time.
I love it.
Cheers.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so good getting to meet you, Misha. Yeah. We'll see you soon. Ahoyo. You.
Thank you.
Oh, that's cool. I'm glad we had Misha there.
Yeah, we got Sharky.
Okay.
Clark. Hello,
Hey.
how are you?
There's one.
Oh, yeah. Nikki.
This is this Nikki?
I think so. Or is that Kalihi?
That's Kalihi, old Kalihi.
Yeah. And then, bam. Oh, another.
Oh, that's amazing.
Right now.
Just getting that
We did
Yeah.
really good in this book.
That's Tank. You can see the dorsal fin detail right there. That's amazing. It's like, wow.
kind of happens.
going through stuff like that. So yeah, same thing like us. It's like you see pictures of people in the water with the sharks, you don't want to just jump in the water with the sharks. Just like you see something like that, unless you're like a lifeguard doing that all the time. Oh yeah, North Shore Surf Shop. These guys carried the XL line too for a while as well.
They still do have a few pieces of the XL line.
Nice.
But I mean, they have the quiver of surfboards. Look at that, on display right now.
Oh yeah, Juan's dropping.
Yep, Stonefish Grill.
Oh, this is where we have our
I'm gonna just
company
pull in real quick.
party too. Oh my gosh, and they have the best
Vegan poke. Oh my god, the beet and the sea asparagus is like, oh, you don't even need
Juan's
fish.
drooling again. Like Sharky.
Vegan
Vegan
poke.
poke.
And if you need scuba tanks,
Yeah. This is where we get our scuba tanks too. If we can't get them here because Ricardo's got his shop closed, this is Hawaii Eco Divers. He's very, very eco-friendly. I smell it. How are you guys? There's a juice too, right? Juice. Like there, yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. We're out there. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day. Bye. You're good?
we got Kokua General Store here.
Part of the Kokua Hawaii Foundation.
Yeah, Jack Johnson helped put that one together. Really cool, reusable soap, refillable items, just taking green to a whole nother level.
Yeah, it's cool that they do not just the school kids, like groups on teaching them how to plant and getting reconnected with nature, but they have a plastic-free shop as well. And then, let's see, Cholos, it's Gelato, Konos, gosh, so many places back in there. Coffee Gallery is really good too. The post office. There's actually a jiu-jitsu place and kickboxing, and this place right here is Beatbox Cafe. A lot of people don't realize it's right there, but they have an amazing Hello Burger. And this is where we get our natural foods. So Healthy
Hello
Foods
Burger.
Cafe, Haleiwa. Great place for breakfast.
Yep.
Really traditional.
XL. Hey guys, how are you doing? Yeah, good to see you again.
Child, speaking Hawaiian. This is a Lady Shark Galapagos print. This is a benefit for Save the Sea Turtles International. Cute little like sea turtle design, and I love that all the tags that they put on them, they put a lot of information together about it. We have the coral reef, because we do a lot of coral reef cleanups. And this print is actually from Moana the tiger shark. So the keiki line transitions over here into the adult women line. So there's everything from cool little zip-up vests, which are cute for grab and go, add a layer to stay warm if you're diving, perfect for surfing. And then I really love this like coral line. This is one of the more recent ones. Mufasa is one of the largest and oldest whale sharks I'd ever encountered. It's rare for sharks to get that large. That's Grandma Great White. I'm wearing XL wetsuits in all of those. So any of those older sharks like Moana, like Grandma Great White, like Mufasa, we try to feature those prints to help bring awareness to them. If you guys check out the signs up there, you guys can see how they're using water-based glues, eco-carbon black, the neoprene recycling process, and right now they're in a transition into, I think it's neoprene-free wetsuits. This is currently one of my favorites, along with the new Moana tiger shark print that comes out, and I love the shine on it. You'll probably see me in a lot of videos, including those with like tiger shark Mickey like popping out of the water trying to come up on the boat with me, so you guys can check all this out. And then for the men's, so tiger shark print, these are really cool because they're UV. And so if you're wearing a long sleeve, honestly, if you get a long sleeve shirt wet, you'll actually stay cooler.
Yeah.
And it's got the sun protection, so you don't need to use as much sunscreen. These are really versatile. I mean, casual everyday wear, or you can wear them in the water and go surf.
See ya. Yeah.
This Sharky's special treat for Alakai Bakery. I love croissants. It's awesome. Ooh.
Yeah, Shark, you know what's here? Of course you do. You know it's a snow puppy. You just stayed there. Like your first crack. Like your first crack. Yeah? That's like.
This is, the challenge is, can you eat this without getting it all over the place? Just kidding, not possible. Sharky gets a tiny little sample of the cream.
So you get?
So you get. Ooh, look at those eyes. Oh yeah, they're so excited. He's like, yes. That's his favorite. So he only gets like the teeny tiny little bit.
He's a Frenchman, he's gotta get French pastries.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is a great spot to take a picture under the coconut tree. Beautiful. Po'ena Point, and then you look down in the tide pools for Honu, Hawaiian green sea turtle. Sharky's gonna go check it out. He knows not to approach the sea turtles. So Honu, Hawaiian green sea turtles, are protected. Look at you, you love the beach. So a lot of history here with Mano. One night we actually came and responded to a shark stranding. So a large Galapagos shark had come in on the reef and was not doing well. Unfortunately, she didn't make it. We took her out, did a necropsy. Really tragic. We were trying to swim her back to life at night. And there's the harbor. There's the East. And there's Po'ena Point. So historically, they would leave bodies on the rocks there, and then the smell would drift towards Kayaka. And Kayaka is where a lot of the Ali'i lived, and the smell would keep people away and protect the Ali'i. Some say that Po'ena Point was a shark heiau, so that's where they do offerings for the mano. There's a local Ea fish pond. So they're restoring that traditional Hawaiian fish pond there.
And then we got Surf and Sea, the OG surf shop in Haleiwa. Surf and Sea on our right, and then Bonsai Bowls on the left. Ew.
So you can go to Bonsai Bowls, you can appreciate the fish ponds, and then sometimes there's just really cute little peacocks around here. But what's really cute is the male, because what is it? It's pea hen and pea fowl. One of them will kind of cruise up here, over here in the morning, and the one that's really cute is the one that he'll open all his tail feathers right in front of the
mermaid
angel
wings.
Angel
wings. All right, we're coming up on my favorite spot on the North Shore. This is where I grew up, pretty much 30 years, right here at this first house. It's a vacation rental now, but good memories right here. The red house right here on the beach. Still surf out here as much as possible. Me and the family put this together for Kaimi Pono. We grew up down the street over here, and he passed away, 18, car accident, and yeah, I was raised with him, and we surf out here together all the time, and this is kind of like a tombstone here. And the whole family came together, and we made those stairs so people could go to Chun's a lot easier. And Kaimi Pono, man, he is a ledge. Such a good surfer. Oh my God, he would be like modern day Sonny Garcia or something, man. But yeah, I miss him, and every time I surf out here, I think about him. Oh, look at that set. That is sick. A lot of energy coming up here. This is Waimea Bay. Beautiful bay, one of the highlights of North Shore. So there's a lot of energy, a lot of mana here. But I had a really unfortunate accident, and it was right here off this palm tree. And there was a zip line going to Jump Rock. And the zip line broke on me, and I essentially fell right past the rocks. Super lucky to be alive, super lucky to be walking. I was paralyzed for 3 weeks until the doctors got all the nerves to work again. So super lucky, but yeah, this is always a special place for me right here, just because I owe so much to it. It was a life-changing pivot point for me because I was more of a surf photographer, and just never really wanted to dive as much. So it just kind of accident forced me underwater kind of into my calling, which is working with sharks. So I actually owe a lot to this adverse accident, and you know, what doesn't kill you just makes you stronger, and full believer in that. All right, so here's the palm tree where the zip line was at, and it basically went all the way down to that tiny little rock right there. They call it Gilligan's, but it's right next to Jump Rock, and we were just kind of like going down it into the ocean. It was so fun, but it was up for a couple nights, and then obviously the night I was on it, it broke, and I made it right past the rocks, and you can't see it because there's vegetation line here, but it's a 50, 70 foot drop off right there, and I made it right past the rocks to the sand. So I broke my back and my pelvic bone and my foot, my right foot. But still surfing.
This is Sharks Cove. It's super significant to both of us. We both grew up freediving here through the lava tubes. Probably why I have such a long breath hold, because when you're in a cave underwater, you don't have the option to go back up.
Back in the 90s, I was working at a dive shop called Deep Ecology, and we were constantly pulling fishing line off the reefs, and we knew there was a big problem, and we hooed up with a bunch of people and Save the Sea Turtles International, Malama Pupakea, and some scientists, and we got this place protected. It was a big accomplishment, but we can now see like the life has tripled in the last 30 years, and it's all due to that this is a no-take zone and a marine protected area. Really blessed that we were able to do that and get this place looking really good.
Come check it out, but be very, very mindful, extremely mindful of the vegetation. So anywhere that you guys see any kind of signage as you're traveling or you're visiting from the other side of the island, please, please, please be respectful, because they're trying to restore and protect the wildlife.
This is where kindergarten, preschool in Haleiwa, but this is where I went to school for middle school, and so from 1st grade to 8th grade right here, Sunset Beach Christian Church. The school's behind, super small little cute school, and it's right across the street from Keiki Beach, where Clark Little does all the massive shore break photography, and I bet he's there today because it's supposed to be really big. But yeah, Sunset Beach Elementary, and then Kahuku High School up the road, and then BYU kept it all on the North Shore all the way through college. Love this place. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Pipeline's right here, right across from Sunset Beach Elementary. So if you're lucky enough to find a parking spot here, you can go out. Same thing, just be really careful. Don't get too close to the water line.
Woo-hoo. All right, here's a set. Probably not the biggest one, but still, it's pumping.
There's restrooms here, and this is one of my favorite hikes too. So this hike, just drive really slow. A bunch of cute little keiki running around.
Baby
and we
chickens.
I should have mentioned like all the One Ocean education presentations that we do. We do so many at all the local schools here. But anyways, the hike starts right there. Same thing, try and stay on the path. Don't crush extra vegetation. Be really, really mindful and respectful of where you're parking, that you're not blocking somebody from picking up their kid or, you know, something like that. But
yeah, this is the hike right here.
Cute.
It's gonna run you 18, 22.
Perfect.
Okay, so we're at the Sunrise Shack. It's right across from Sunset Beach, and they've also got a location by Sharks Cove and some downtown. One of the founders is Koa Smith. He's been out swimming with us with the sharks a few times, right?
Even with a tiger, you had Riley. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, good vibes. He's really fun. Check him out on YouTube too.
Yeah. He's hilarious on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, these signs all kind of like a good vibe, right? Zen and sipping on sunshine.
Okay, on to the next.
Let's do it.
Turtle Bay Resort. They've been very supportive of Save the Sea Turtles International, and we've done presentations. We've done their top story segments a couple times, so they'll highlight a lot of basically local conservation efforts, local artists, local chefs, They do a lot of like farm to table at their restaurants. Obviously, like I think a lot of the people that live up here probably work there too. This is the only hotel and resort on the North Shore, so it's an option to come and stay here. They're very much like trying to get back to the community in the sense of not just like local jobs and things like that, but also trying to like build in as many activities that are in tune with nature.
We're pulling the Cuckoo High School. Memories, Red Raiders. Spent a lot of time here and across the street surfing after school. 7th hole and Cuckoo, all that area in there. And there's a football field. It was fun times. And I remember there's a tree there's a plumeria tree right there where the Sunset Boys would all like hang out. And I grew up with some legends on the North Shore. Jack Johnson, Poncho Sullivan, Kalani Robb, all the famous people, professional surfers, and I think Jax is just so into conservation, like right off the bat. Like always just like, oh yeah, I don't want to be littering, get away from plastic bottles. And I mean, like we're in high school, like who thinks like that, right? Like he was so grounded from such a young age, yeah, very humble and just a good person. So it was cool to hang out with people like that growing up. And yeah, Cuckoo High School.
Right across from Waikahana, you can see Goat Island, which is my like growing up surf break. And I used to see a lot of sharks out there, but being younger and not having information out there, just nobody really knew. People didn't realize like how many sharks were out there, probably because it's actually a bird sanctuary. So it makes sense when the baby birds are starting to learn to fly and they flop in the water. That probably makes sense. I just thought it was really normal to see a lot of sharks when you're surfing. And then also the Cuckoo shrimp farms are just a little bit north of Goat Island. So you got a shrimp farm discharge combo with a bird sanctuary. So it's a little bit sharkier surf spot, but really cool little surf spot. So this is Hukilau Beach. We'll just walk out real quick. We'll point out Goat Island. And used to do a lot of night snorkeling here, actually, here and down at Temple Beach. So we'll just walk out here real quick. It's a really beautiful spot. It's really windy.
No, but this is like typical summer day right here. You'd be stoked.
Yeah, so on an actually like calm summer day, you could actually go snorkeling here, and then that's Goat Island. So it's a bird sanctuary, and the shrimp farms are further north from it. But normally what I would do would be walk all the way out to the point and then paddle across. You wouldn't paddle from here. Laie Point, you guys can see all the rocks on the outside. So this bay is actually some pretty cool snorkeling. It's really, really windy right now, so it's going to be turbid, not great visibility. Something I want to point out, though, because of the trade winds, all the open ocean plastic blows up on all the east-facing beaches the most. Bag, which is not cool. Be a responsible pet owner. Okay, guys ready? But here's Laie Elementary. Really cute. I used to go skateboarding there. Temple Beach here. Snorkeling out in front of Temple Beach is really good too. Just be very respectful if you visit this space. Be mindful, they do have a visitor area, but generally just out of respect. And we find this all around the world in like a lot of places too. Just covering your shoulders and your knees and trying to keep your voice down, because for a lot of people it's a place of worship. So I have a picture my mother gave me of my great-grandmother, my grandmother, and my mother in front of the temple here. So this is the Laie Temple. So this is Laie Point. The vegetation can be a little deceiving at some points, so just be mindful, like you don't just walk off the cliff. It does drop off abruptly. Sometimes I'd be sitting up here, and you can actually see tiger sharks cruising along the wall. So let's go check it out real quick. It's beautiful. And it's like a super sunny day. It's a romantic spot. But if you hang out up here, sometimes you can see sharks like cruising by, which we're not recommending that you do the jump.
They filmed Karate Kid on the point here too, but I think saving.
Pick up as you go if you can. Thank you.
Saving Marshall.
Travel with hand sanitizer.
Well, I went to school, Kahuku, and then just migrated down to BYU, and I was lucky enough to get in, being a non-member at the time. And I got my degree in Bachelor of Fine Arts in Sculpture and Ceramics and Photography at BYU Hawaii, right here. Beautiful campus, just a great school, and I can't say enough good things about it. This right here is where I spent 90% of all my time, right here at the Ceramics Sculpture Studio, making all sorts of sculpture products. We put together a couple of the big statues that are in this facility here. Tolatawa is an amazing sculptor, learned from him. And then the photography, the studio's like right in here, coming to our left. And this is all the dorms over here. But this was where I spent a lot of my time too. So it was between the ceramic studio and the studios over here.
Juan actually made me a tiger shark sculpture. I love. It's probably like one of my absolute favorite. I try not to be like physical objects don't mean anything, but that one's actually really sentimental. The school like directly sort of like interfaces into the Polynesian Cultural Center, so you can kind of start to see a little bit of it on the other side. This is the Polynesian Cultural Center. So if you get an opportunity to come in here, go here, help support the local students and community. It's very authentic. And then the Hukilau Marketplace is more recently developed, but lots of really, really good options for food and like cute little like gift shops. A lot of like handmade, locally made items here in this Hukilau Marketplace as well. This is Pounders. Fun little shore break, to be honest with you. It's not like as intense as Sandy Beach on the South Shore or Waimea, but still just be mindful if you're not really an ocean goer. Like, don't go too close to the shoreline. You might
and
get
there's
smashed.
No lifeguard here.
And there's no lifeguard.
Yeah.
Also east side, so lots of plastic and things constantly blowing in from open ocean. So if you stop by here, check it out. It's beautiful. Just try and help pick up the beach a little bit.